I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this, is that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion. I went through every emotion with trying to pursue what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I think that what's gonna separate whoever's gonna try to go for something is that you ain't gonna quit.
What's up, YouTube? About to dig deep today. I'm about to go explore something I ain't unearthed in a while, and it's a box that I had when I got out of prison. I put it in my mom's friend's trunk and drove all the way from a country town in the middle of nowhere in Colorado called Sterling all the way back to Denver, and this thing has been there ever since. So, you know, we making some room, moving some stuff around for my mom and everything. And man, I'm about to dig in the crates and take a look at it, and I'll bring you guys along with me to check it out. Come on, let's go. Y'all can see way down there, buried down there. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm about to dig it out. A whole bunch of stuff in front of it. Let me get it though. Alright, we done made some room now. They got the stuff out the way. So I'm saying, so we're about to dig up in here and see what we got. Still been taped. These legal boxes, that's what they call a legal box. The only way you can get this box is if you special order it once a month. This thing has been everywhere. If this thing could talk, it would tell some stories. But man, taped up, it's been carried, moved all over. Pull this stuff out though. So let's take a look here. We got Mr. Timothy Jacobs on the mail here. Right here. Got some old mail. Valentine's Day. Birthday card. Stuff all done. Yeah, it's all mail for the most part. See, bag upon bag upon bag. This majority is my mom right here. My mom was getting up there in age. This is my only family member I already got is my mom's. And I value every piece of mail in there. No doubt about it, every single piece of mail in there. I'll read over and over again if I had to. What else we got up in here? More mail, cards. That's all like mail. Still more mail. And correspondence go a long ways. For somebody to, hey, for somebody to sit down and write you a letter in multiple pages at that in their busy life in this day-to-day world, hey, that goes a long way. That's why I save a lot of them letters, because they with people that's dear to me, you know, be able to have those and reflect back on them, you know, when the people ain't here, it's gonna go a long ways. But now I think they made it more simple. You know, you got JPay where you can just send a quick little text type of email real quick. You know, you never got no excuses why you ain't hitting nobody up. What we got up in here? Still, man, the mail don't stop. Got a little bit of love up in there. A little bit. Let's see what's up in here. This is for my Alcoholics Anonymous or some kind of one. But this is, you can see this was right here. Tim Jacobs 12/23/12 anger management responsibility in regard to where I used to be at. As far as my current case is concerned, I used to, what does it say? I used to shun responsibility, and I felt as if it was my victim's fault for provoking me by belittling me and thinking of me as inferior to him. I felt as if, I gotta read this one. I read that already. As if, where was I at? Here, I felt as if my only mistake was getting caught. After my years of incarceration, my growth into adulthood and out of that childish mind began to allow me to see my situation totally. That I was in the wrong in every choice I had made leading up to my arrest. Yeah, I seen I was getting deeper than this time. 2 pages. This was a little class. Extended. This was mandated. They made me do this for 6-8 months. I forget. And this was like the second time I took this. Every time I went to a different facility, they made me take it. What else we got? Communication skills in the boardroom. Communication skills in the boardroom. Chamber of Commerce. Oh yeah, my mom sent me this in. This was like a textbook she was taking at the time when she was going for something. She sent it to me to see the questions and answers to accomplish and influence. It's been 3 since we've never referred financially projects. I guess she had all kinds of stuff going. Gave me a good little preparation and heads up for the business world that I've never been in. This is great. It's our family. You know, little packets. I took on Fiverr. I tell you, from the joint, I was already hip on Fiverr. I knew the moves I'd make as soon as I got out here. I had already connected the dots in there. You know what I mean? What else we got here? This thing all ripped up, barely surviving. Some legal work. Here, my nose, my nose. Family pictures. Well, what else we got here? Some more mail. This when I was trying to learn Spanish. This, you know, I never really been able to say it, but this one I was trying to learn Spanish, teaching myself. You know, I had to write down stuff. Look at that. If that ain't dedication, I don't know what is. Look at that. That's the work in there. It was all. Then I had to take the OSHA test for the construction to get out. Foundations of construction. Learning. Alright, stop. What else we got here? Books. This was like a college class that I took. 10 and 10 ethics, utilitarianism. I think this right here. Yeah, this right here is when I started really finding my love for like philosophy, and you know, I found in ethics, and you know, there was never really a wrong answer to a degree. You know, everything was subjective, but you know, that goes a long ways in the real world. Right here. Socrates, Plato, and the good life. Yeah, good work. You know, taking tests and all kinds of stuff up in there, boy. The boy ain't never been no dummy. Especially not laying on my back up in there. No, sir. Mail. More mail. Photos of all the good stuff seems like that, right? cake. Yeah, this one I was this thing is stay out the way. This was for some hummingbird cake. This one I was in culinary arts. Yeah, dibs. I was in culinary arts learning how to cook. This some other stuff. This was the last like 2 years of my sentence right here. I worked down to a minimum facility. They had this offered. You know, I jumped on it. Was able to eat and work out. It was a win-win. I knew I would never go up into it though. I knew it wasn't my style. You know, it was cool though. You know, served a purpose at a time. Gave me some life skills that I didn't have. You know, I'm just thinking this one looks like a write-up. Never specific minimum. DC 19. Let's see what happened here. It says Summary Factory on March 9th, 2010 at 8:30. C.O. Harper found a cell, EC19 with a small ball wrapped in here. It appeared to be yeast mix. Bottle on the floor. There was a small bottle with a white substance. The inmate housed with inmate Jacobs and Morrison Brandon. Unit manager Sparks asked inmate Jacobs who was going to take the blame for stuffing these. Inmates admitted to the items being his and would take the write-up for the items is in violation. Yeah, remember this. That's how hard you gotta go through just to get starch in there. You gotta steal starch from the kitchen. That's what we had. We had like some starch because we'd be up there ironing our clothes and having our stuff crispy. But you know, I took that. It wasn't no thing. Gave me some points. They say goals 4207. Started cardio 5:20 miles 30 minutes. Short term, don't get written up. Get single cell. I was doing push-ups. We start seeing those. See what I'm saying? Okay, 100 burpees. Hit 225 on my bench by June, July squat. Now this right here, these are all write-ups. These are all write-ups that I got throughout my incarceration. I kept all this. This was like legal work. You know what I mean? Look at all these write-ups. Man, stop. What does it say? Tattoo paraphernalia on that one. Where was this one at? When was this? 7/11 of 2014. Tattooing Tim Jacobs. It was on my trail, huh? It was on me. This is the old, this is how you get scored right here. Department, Rosenberg, 1-2 medium. Scoring date, look at that, 2005. PD, that was my parole eligibility date in 2005. That seems so far away. And that was like another lifetime right there. Yeah, that was another life. So, man, that stuff came and went now, though. This is what I got here. That's how you figure out what custody level you go to. See, my stuff was violent. Multiple offenses. He hit me. And many write-ups I had, I didn't have none at that time. But what it scored me at, minimum restrictive, never made it to there though. PD 7+ years. They told me I couldn't go. My parole eligibility was too far. Even though I had the points, I couldn't go to it. So back to medium, I stayed. What else is right here? You can see I'm going up in points here though. So when I done got some write-ups, now I done got some write-ups. They done shot me. What was this? Oh, this wasn't too quick. 6 months. Went for 6 months. Kicked me up out that facility. This back when you had to some music. Let's back with all this. Eyes on me. Man. Let's see what else. Got some more write-ups. Possession. 624. I think that's a copy of that one. We go here. Interference with search. So that was interference. Told me this was what year was this? What year was this? 2006. Interference with search. We used to be cracking me. Look at all these damn write-ups. That's not gonna be able to do all of them, but push through it. Tattooing in possession. Found me again. 2006. They got me a second time. See this one, this thing, so this one they hit me with what right here, unauthorized absence. Snuck out of the unit into the, I think I went out into the middle. He hit me with that. What was this one? Disobeying lawful order. What does this one say? At 7:50 a.m. after I finished my count in Bravo Chow Hall, I told M.A. Jacobs to get to work. He ignored me and was looking out the window. He said, "I'm tired, I'm going to sleep." Why M.A. Jacobs not returned to work? He was given a direct order to do so. He was in, man, that's the type of stuff they do. He booked me for that. Got some points, went up. This was what year was this? 2006. What we got here? Another tattoo one. Made that interesting. Got another unauthorized absence. They love hitting me with those little petty ass ones. Another tattoo. I was getting booked over and over for that. Good Lord. So position of charges. Yeah, see. I'm trying to say M.A. Jacobs missed to being in 3200 pod without permission written facility by Rick Martinez. Observed me. They took 20 days from me of good time. They took my canteen, my television, my radio for 20 days. I couldn't even do none of that stuff. I was restricted. Look at your boy. All these damn writers. Looking like this, I can't never get no more of these. Somebody's these K-Man cigars that was in there. Man, no, that's a stat. Look how many more I had to go. Look at all that. Man. That's crazy. This thing. Boy, I never thought I'd laugh so hard at this. They hit me with the sexual harassment. This right here was comedy. Man. It says on September 1st, 2006, at approximately 1900 hours. I, front lobby officer Luis Ruiz, entered segregation to assist segregation. Floor officer Carlos Gomez with shower escorts. As I walked around segregation, I don't know how she thought it was me. I heard M.A. Jacobs, DOC 122093, cell 1119, yell "booty dude." That stuff is hilarious. Booty dude, and commented about my body. Segregation officer Carlos advised M.A. Jacobs the prior week regarding sexual remarks and would be written up if the behavior continued. M.A. Jacobs made me feel uncomfortable by the comments he made. M.A. Jacobs was in violation. He hit me with the sexual harassment for that one, boy. If you don't know what booty do means, it means your stomach stick out more than your booty do. That's right here. Get this table to get out. Once you got it, you gotta be here all night. What is it? That's like some numbers to hit up. It's arriving this time. Like places to hit up that I had took down. Yeah, re-entry. Something else to do here. that kind of does it right there for the whole prison box right there. As you can see, I lived through nothing but mail. If my only interaction was with my family, to the family that I had, was only 15-minute call once a week. And then, as you can see through the letters, so, I always found, especially reading those books in there, that, reading really is fundamental, to sharpen your mind is to write and to read. If you really want to get sharp with your vernacular and, all your fundamental skills, that's why they call it fundamental, because, it's the basics. So, you want to get sharp on your basics, reading, writing, speaking, and things of that nature. Man, read a book and write a letter. Those are the two easiest ways to get there, because there's something about that mind and pen connection, when you make the brain work when you're sitting there writing, or when you're reading a book, you might read one line that just makes you just sit there and just see all kind of things from new perspectives. That's the nature of being able to read and being able to write. So I highly encourage everybody to continue to read and write as always. I lived out of that box right there, though. Between that and another big black box that each facility had, I keep my clothes in the big black box, and then my personal stuff, legal work, letters, all that stuff you guys seen right there. I hauled that from every facility that I went to. I went from one facility to the next facility to the next facility. I got a real tour of all the Colorado prisons while I was locked up, and ran across a lot of good people in there, and it's unfortunate because a lot of them ain't coming home. A lot of them don't ever have this opportunity, and that's why I go so hard sometimes, is because I know there's some people in there that will never get this chance, and they good people, and they could kill a lot of this stuff right here. They could take this stuff to the moon and back, but at the end of the day, they don't have that opportunity. They don't have that opportunity based on a decision that they made in 1 second of life, many years ago. So, I think the reason why I really made this video right here was just, kind of just to give the awareness to, once again, if you have somebody incarcerated, send them a letter, show them that you love them. The best ways to show them you love them is to send a JPay, letter, pictures, and money. At the end of the day, those are fallen soldiers in my book. They don't have nobody caring for them, looking out for them, and the system has stripped them away and put them so far away that if they did, they don't even have a chance to even get there to be able to give them some love. A lot of people don't want to, a lot of people don't want to drive 2.5, 3 hours, 4 hours to go visit somebody on the weekend, and then when you go visit somebody, man, the way the visiting system is set up, you got to have your people patted down. Little kids, they get treated and they don't want to come visit you. So this is the kind of world that I had to live in for a long time. So, just a little insight. All right, YouTube, I hope y'all appreciate the video. What's your experience? You ever been to prison before? And if so, did you take all your stuff home? What did you do? Do you got a prison box? I mean, I save mine just to look back on for times like these. So, if you like the video though, please make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to make sure you stay tuned in for more videos. And once again, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next round. If you like this video right here, please show some love and hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe and notification button to stay updated for the latest videos. New videos will be dropping Thursday, 9 p.m. Mountain Time, so please stay tuned.